Today's talkers, and like I said, we're talking about it here in studio, here in the station. The big news is Rachelle is back from overseas. I wanted to see where's your beret?
You know, I thought about bringing it today with me too. I thought it'd be cute to have a nice little touch, but I said, no, I'm doing too much.
Okay.
I should have brought it.
You never do too much. So let's hear all about your trip to Paris.
Yes. So excited. Really, it was such an amazing time. I spent about 10 days there, and I was with my mom, my sister, and my aunt. And I have to say the best part of this, my mom will hate that I said this, but my mom is like the biggest workaholic my whole entire life. Love it because it's made me like always have such a drive and love for whatever it was that I was doing. But now she's getting closer towards retirement, and so just being on this trip with her, seeing her relax and have fun, and just be kind of at ease too.
Good, she deserves that.
She does, she really does. So I think that was the best part about it. So all us ladies took Paris by storm. Really great time. But not only did we go there, we went to Belgium and London too. I flew out from O'Hare in Chicago. No offense, don't ever do that again, okay? Because on the way back, let me tell you, the whole airport broke.
Oh my gosh.
All the shuttles, all the terminals, everything was broken, all the escalators. You know I don't pack light.
No.
Ever. I don't even pack light to work. So imagine 10 days across the continents. Okay.
And you had all that stuff with you and no escalator. Oh my goodness.
Okay. So again,
all right, let's think about the positive. Let's take us overseas.
All right, but yeah, so let's head on over to seas. So let me show you one place that I visited and I really enjoyed.
Oh.
This is the Louvre Museum.
The Louvre.
So it was so funny. We found, if you can see in the photo on the right-hand side, I'm standing on a box. So that's how I was able to do that photo. Everybody goes there and you do it. And it was so funny. My sister did it, and I was like, okay, stand a little left, a little right, move your arm. Now go like this. Now don't move, now smile.
Worth it.
It was really great.
And then look at you, Miss Fashionista, with the little pose.
So listen, when you go to Paris, there's a lot of people, kind of like in tourist attractions, like if you were to go to New York City, there are people out there who are photographers. If you put them a little something, they'll give you a whole-on photo shoot. And let me tell you, these cameras,
they look nice.
Okay, and that's just one of many.
Oh, okay.
But it was really fun. I didn't actually go inside the museum, but this is where the Mona Lisa is located. Also, if you ever visit here, if you go on the first Fridays of the month, it's free.
Okay.
So that was another reason why we went. The line was so long, and we were like, the Mona Lisa's so underwhelming. It's true.
Very small. I heard it's very small.
It is. So we never went inside, but again, it was really great being out there. Really fun time. Really like that.
Okay.
Now, another thing I want to talk about.
What?
The food.
The
yum. Food, okay?
Woo!
Now, café au lait avec espresso, which is literally all I've said the entire trip, okay? So as you've probably heard in Europe, the portions are a lot smaller here than they are when you're in America. And so as you see that tiny little coffee I was having, had one every single day, sometimes 2 or 3, because the time zone, I still wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh no.
I can't get over it. But another thing that I thought was really cool is that when you go to Paris, you can't like take coffee like Starbucks, grab it and then go. You have to sit down and drink the coffee in the restaurant, which is what I did. Another thing is always try to go on the side streets to find the good restaurants because number one, it's cheaper, but it's better. A lot of times you'll go to the pretty little place in the corner, but they're really just selling you overpriced burgers and french fries. Okay? So try to find a side street, and then you get a chance to really meet and talk to the people there too, one-on-one, which was really great. Another thing, I had some steak a few times while I was there. A lot of people order their steaks like bloody.
Oh.
I hate to be that person, but I said, ma'am, can you bring this back? Because I said, burn it if you want to. It's okay. Because I will chew that all day. I need to have my steak fully well done. Another thing I did.
Eiffel Tower?
The Eiffel Tower.
Oh, you look gorgeous.
Thank you. There's my little beret.
Yeah.
I did another photo shoot there.
I love it.
It was really awesome. But then it also, when you go to Paris, at night, at the top of every hour, the first 5 minutes, the Eiffel Tower sparkles and there are lights and everything. So it was really, really cool. Make sure you do that if you ever get a chance. We also went to Belgium, and the 3 biggest things everyone says you have to try: the chocolate, the French fries, and the waffles. Waffles, I didn't try these waffles because I had other waffles. My waffles were good. My sister said these are the best waffles she ever had, hands down. French fries were really great too, and everything in Europe tastes fresh. Like, I don't know, like it tastes like it's from the ground. I don't know how to say it, like it's still good, but you can tell there's no additives, there's no preservatives. Everything tastes really, really fresh, so I really like that. And then last thing we also did was went to London.
Woo!
Saw Big Ben, that's it right there.
Look at that.
We did one of those hop on, hop off buses.
Yeah.
And it was a pretty, not as easy of a trip to make.
Okay.
Going to London, like going to Belgium was super easy. You just hop on a train. But going to London, It's like going through airport security all over again. So actually, one thing is we missed our trip. We were there in the station, but we were a little bit late to line up. And the lady was like, "No, you have to buy another ticket to go later." So it was really something, but it was definitely worth it. Really great, and I'm
so happy for you.
Yes,
and I know we're going to talk more and more about this.
We can talk. We have a lot of catching up to do.
I know.
You think we talk a lot now? Let me tell you, 4 o'clock hits.
Yes.
We can really talk. But
yes.
Very happy to be back. Very excited to see you all, and so excited to be back and running in the show. Like I said, in my chair.
Yes.
Just to keep going.
I love it. I love it. Well, another thing that everyone's talking about too, I don't know if you followed this when you were over in Paris, but a big thing here in Michigan is Detroit baseball. And let me tell you, especially after yesterday, Tigers shunned the Cleveland Guardians in a very exciting fashion.
Now, let me tell you, I didn't watch the full thing, but I saw the highlights, and what a game. It was a 0-0 game through the first 8 innings in Cleveland. And then this happened. It was the top of the 9th, a defensive masterclass performance until this moment. The Tigers were able to get 2 men on base, 1 on first, and another on third. And then it was Kerry Carpenter who gave us a cinematic 423-foot 3-run home run shot straight into the right field to take the lead.
Yes.
Look at that.
Oh my, I get goosebumps every time I see it. We call him Clutch Carp for a reason. Absolutely amazing. This is what we need. And now, of course, the Tigers are going to come home to host the Guardians for Game 3 in Detroit tomorrow at 3 p.m., which is going to be electric. And then yesterday's win also guaranteed that there will be a Game 4 in Detroit as well on Thursday at 6 p.m. And you know Detroit will be ready for these games. Comerica is going to be packed.
And listen, this is the best of 5 series. The first team to get to 3 wins will advance, and we already know our Tigers will have a chance to do it in front of their home crowd. The best part. Justin, we're fired up over here, but I can already imagine the heat is turning up in the weather center.
Yeah, what's the hot take?
You have no idea how fired. Myself, Andy Provenzano, were in here watching the game after the end of our 90 minutes of news yesterday before we took off.
Yeah.
And boy, let me tell you, we were hollering at the TV over here just as soon as Carpenter hit the ball. We knew it was gone the way he dropped the bat. And this, my hot take, is that is the major swing in the course of the entire season for the Tigers in the balance, because he had 2 outs, 2 strikes. If that's strike 3, Cleveland's got all the momentum. The crowd's into it. They probably win that game yesterday, go up 2-0, and it's tough to rebound from that and win 3 straight. Now, the Tigers have taken back home field advantage. It's an even series. They guarantee a second game in Detroit. You know they're going to be rocking. We haven't had a game there in over more than a decade now. I mean, the fact that they have this opportunity, I think they win in 4. Personally, I think they win both at home. But even if they lose 1, Game 5 is going to be Tarek Skubal again in Cleveland in Game 5 if it comes to that. And so this is a major opportunity for our Tigers.
I love it. Love it. Love it. Thank you so much, Justin.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, we're going to